We're getting ready to make some handmade scones with all natural ingredients with the owner of the Scone shop based right here in Charlotte. I want to welcome Fielding Williams to the show tonight. Good to have you with us.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
First interview, right?
First interview.
You're ready to go, though, because you know your stuff. So let's do it. Tell us about your specialty scones and why the popularity of them.
Well, the business is based here in Charlotte, so it's local, and everything is homemade. So we start with fresh, natural ingredients, no preservatives. We mix them up, and after they're made, we pat them into a circle, cut them into 8 wedges, put them in the freezer. So you buy them frozen, and they're easy for you.
Wow,
Take them home and bake them up fresh in your kitchen.
That's the kind of easiness I need in my life. Now tell me, for people that may not know exactly what scones are, give me a definition a little bit.
Scones are, I like to say, a mix between a muffin and a biscuit.
Okay.
These in particular have
I like muffins
oats.
And I like biscuits, so we're looking pretty good.
Yeah, so it's a pretty hearty alternative for sugary, sweet cereals in the morning.
All right.
And it's good for lots of different ideas for the afternoon, for salads and meals, as well as
so it's a versatile as far
very
as
versatile
things. Okay. All right. So what are you going to make for us today?
So today I have just a basic mix. I've got my dry ingredients here with flour, sugar, oats, baking soda, baking powder, and some salt.
Okay.
I'm going to mix in some butter, some unsalted chilled butter. It's important that it stays chilled.
Okay.
Because the chilling keeps the butter from incorporating too much into it, keeps it flaky.
Okay.
I'm going to use a pastry cutter right here that's going to cut the butter into the flour.
That's a neat little utensil.
This is what makes it into uniform pea shapes, and that's what spreads throughout to give it that moistness that you really, really want.
Right.
So we're going to cut
you don't want too dry, right?
Some scones can be too dry, and my scones, because of the special ingredients that I've put in, I think keep them moist and delicious.
I like it that way. Good deal. Good deal.
So we're gonna speed this along. We're gonna say this butter is all incorporated.
Okay. Got about a minute 30 left.
We're gonna add the chips, mix those in, whatever flavoring you want to add to it. We've got buttermilk and an egg.
Okay.
Here, we're going to mix the wet with the dry.
Okay, now is this mostly, I guess, the recipe for most scones?
This is the general recipe for most scones.
But
now,
you can have a little bit of a twist
always,
or something like that.
That's right. And they don't always have oats in them. That's what gives it this hardiness, and I think it helps with the moisture.
Okay.
So you mix that together until it's nice and incorporated.
Okay.
And then you'll put it out on the counter, knead it together, and you'll pat it into this little circle, which is very conveniently made for us.
And then you slam it right in the oven, right?
You cut it into the 8 wedges, and so it's prepared. So you can just pull out a few at a time and prepare as many as you want.
Okay, and when you put it in the oven, did you put it in the oven, right?
You cook them for 10 to 15 minutes.
On 350, right?
425.
Oh,
you were close.
I thought I was 350, 425. There are 6 locations in Charlotte and Huntersville for the Scone Shop. You can also follow them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The website is thesconeshop.com. Thanks for being here. We appreciate that.
And
great stuff.
Thanks to you folks at home for watching.
Yes. We'll be back with more news at 11 over on WBTV.
We'll see you tomorrow night at 8.
Nice touch-up.